What's going on, everyone? Badger here. Make sure to like and sub, and let's get into this. The Crow movie, the Crow reboot. I mean, I don't know how you feel about it. I very much am a fan of the first one with Brandon Lee, who of course tragically was killed when the actor opposite him fired his weapon, thinking it was empty, but it was a blank, and the blank had a little bit of fragment in it, and he was close enough that it's all bad, and it led to a lot of rules being adjusted on set. Rules that, of course, Rust and Alec Baldwin all completely ignored, which led to what happened over there. The end result of it is that first movie's never really quite been equaled. They've tried to find replacements for Brandon, and I don't think any of the Crow movies are good except for the first one. But they're still trying. Of course, based on a comic book. We forget that the original Crow is a comic book that first movie was adapting, and here we have it again. Bill Skarsgard. And the only reason I'm sort of tacitly okay with Bill Skarsgard is we saw some of the obviously he's it. He's the it from It in the new one. Saw a new trailer for him called Boy Kills World, which I think everyone thought was pretty fun. Clearly he has the fighting down, which makes me think he could sell the fighting aspect of this. But they've got to look at him at the bottom. Don't worry, I'm not burying the lead, but I got to go through something before we get to it. He doesn't look like this. I'll tell you that much. So, of course, Bill Skarsgård transforms into a vigilante in the first image for Rupert Sanders reimagining. And that's where I was like, Rupert Sanders? Why do I know that name? Had to look it up. Remember Snow White and the Huntsman? Remember the director that got caught making out with Kristen Stewart while he was married and it led to his marriage being over? Yeah, that's Rupert Sanders. So the reason I also looked him up is movies like this, because we know that they're going to be forced to do a bunch of diversity, equity, inclusion now, because you have to, they're mandated. So it's what movie can make it through all that and survive. Really comes down to the star, Bill Skarsgård, and who the director is. And as we see, the director's the guy that did Snow White, and he also did the live action. The live action Ghost in the Shell. I had a stroke just now. Anyway, the point is, the two things he's done besides this aren't highly rated, aren't thought of well. Ghost in the Shell is not a great adaptation compared to the anime, and the Snow White movie, of course, was mid AF. You scroll down here, and this is a lot of pomp and circumstance, but here we go. That's what he looks like. It sort of looks like Alfie from Game of Thrones, but and of course, mandatory BIPOC girlfriend. They get married, and of course, bad people do bad things, and he comes back, and so that's what he's going to look like as the Crow. He's got the Batman under mascara on, and other than that, not feeling it. Let's see. There you go. Yeah. Now, obviously, the tattoos are from when he's a rock star, and this is just, well, I guess we just put on some mascara, and this will come down to the action. If there's a bunch of good action scenes of him beating up people, well, then it'll be passable. Otherwise, I'm sure she was the best BIPOC girl for the role that they look for, because we know 3 out of 5 inclusion standards. They had to. Little plug for Samuel Adams right there. And because tattoos on the face is always a good idea. We saw that in Joker. Lullaby. Yeah, all right. Looks like the picture of mental health. And he's going to come back. Look at that nipple eye he's got going on there. So, let me know what you think of this. Does the word that, and now they're going to talk about it yet. Does the word of Rupert Sanders being the director make you feel good about it? Do you not care? I don't know. Either way, yeah. And this is the other, is that Ballerina was supposed to come out, but now The Crow is coming out. And as we know, that they pushed back Ballerina a full year to add in new shoots, new action scenes, just to give that a little bit more meat on its bones. Because Anna de Armas is skinny. Okay. Yeah. Other than that, unless you're a really big fan of Bill Skarsgård, this looks like it's probably not going to be that great. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, share, sub. If you've done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you. And
well, bye.